On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk. Me.
Oh.
Hey, I'm Lapeef.
Yeah, that's why JB is not a good example.
I'm not even talking about age, fam. Y'all could take age out of it. I said young blood for context to be accurate, but there's plenty of successful men out here, successful men that are saying, why do you think you have this whole movement of dudes willing to say, like, I would rather go? What do you think the Passport Brothers is about?
They about the fact that they can't get women over here, and so they running across the,
exactly.
And they still
women that they want that look the way that they want.
You can sit here. Listen, you can sit here. Wait, Rilla. Hold on, Rilla. Are you telling me that the women overseas see them as some great?
No.
Listen, more phenomenal than the women over here?
Y'all missing what I'm saying, fam. I'm not an advocate for Passport Brothers. I actually think dudes that go overseas to get coochie and to get wives, I think that's a weak coward option out because there are women here. My point being is that I can't ignore what they're saying. Yeah, and I just would, respectfully, I push back against that narrative because
it's a ton of red pill white guys out here.
I'm not even talking
about a ton of channels. It's probably more red pill white guy channels than it is black channels out here.
I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking about the dudes that qualify. Again, let me go back.
Well, you made it a point to highlight the different community. So now I'm just talking about that specifically. But
because you were saying that there are men out here advocating that women, like you were like, how can you ask a woman to quit her job and prioritize her career when you're not doing what you're supposed to do? When I'm saying, because we talking in that sense, I'm thinking you're talking black specifically. So I'm highlighting the opposite of that, which would be a predominantly white community where women understand and prioritize having family over career.
Bro, white women are so much more. Listen.
When did we say black specifically?
They so much more.
Wait, hold on.
Find a lot more simps. Maybe we should say it that way because
I got you. No. I don't disagree with that. They get
what are you talking about?
No. Hold on.
They way more aggressive. Why do you think they start calling them Karens?
Wow. Wait, Chicago, what do you think white women do more?
White women, you swear they're so old. They're so damn.
No, he's saying they're more submissive.
Maybe y'all missing. Maybe y'all completely.
Okay, help me to understand. Give me some clarity.
You, Anton said. Wait, hold on. Let me square this away with Kayla, right? Because I wanted to hear what Kayla was saying. You said what first? You said I did.
The first thing I said is that these women are out here. Jonathan wants this kind of woman.
No, not that. You said something else before when Anton started talking. I'm sorry.
I said when did Anton say black specific?
Oh, you said when did we say black specific?
Yeah, you're saying so you're bringing up a narrative of white in opposition, but I don't remember recalling hearing anyone say black.
I want to keep the. Thank you. I appreciate that. I want to keep the conversation honest. Okay, everybody on this panel is black. Wait. Everybody on this panel is black. The audience is.
I'm not black.
I got you.
I'm African American.
ADOS, FBA, whatever.
Anton, JR, Chicago. I hope y'all are all reminiscing back to the show.
I just want to set the precedent because
I'm African American. I would like to be.
I like to
be.
I'm just gonna see if Chicago's gonna get the same. Okay.
I just want to be clear is what I'm saying because she brings up a good point. So if I'm assuming that we're talking to black people or about black people, and I need to generalize it more to cover the general world and include everybody, then I want to be able to do that. So she brings up a good point, which is why I'm asking for clarification.
Because it's non-black people that watch this show.
All facts.
Yeah. Chicago, what's the thing?
So I'm never thinking, unless we say black or African, I'm never thinking that. I'm thinking just people in general.
I got you. So for me, my assumption was that we were talking about black women and black men. And with Vivica Fox in particular, in her interview, I'm thinking she's talking about her career. I don't think she was talking to white women, Hispanic women, Asian women, although other people might partake and glean something from that interview. So I was responding to that, Kayla. That's all I was trying to say.
So
I'm speaking
to my other question though about when you were saying Jonathan's successful, blah blah blah. There's all these like
when he's saying he can't find a woman.
Hey, Kay, you see that?
No, my question was though, or my comment.
See Joey Donuts.
Is that Joey Donuts? So he has his
Joey's
hands.
white.
Like, I'm white.
You don't have to point him out.
Shout out to
No,
Joey.
what I was gonna say was
Shout
that.
out to Joey.
What I was gonna say is that these women are out here. I know these women, but these women just don't look the way Jonathan wants everything, right? He wants them to look like a 10, to be submissive, to have a career. Like he wants it all. And it's like that doesn't exist. Like these women that he wants, they're out here. They're just not 10s.
Kayla, did you see what
Jonathan
you just
wants
did?
a Haitian woman. Let's just be clear.
Wait.
Maybe
Haitian
because why should you make a concession for a woman? You want women to make concessions for men. Why don't men?
Do you see what you just did?
I don't think Jonathan's a good example, Rilla, because Jonathan already made up his mind. He wants a Haitian, the culture reason, they're submissive, and
there are
I wasn't aware of that.
Listen to me. The more I listen to these young bloods, and Q, you've been in these streets too. I see more men saying, "Hey, I'm on my square, I'm on my function, I'm doing my thing, blah 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 blah."
Yeah.
So what was the thing earlier?
Listen. It's Jonathan. We're gonna give him his flowers.
Wait.
But there's not a lot of young dudes that's out here talking about.
We're gonna do it this way, then, Anton. Wait. We're gonna do it.
On what platform?
I got you. So we're gonna do it this way because you said, sir, that the women that you coach and the women that you talk to, they would be willing to quit at the drop of a dime. So are there any men that you coach that you would deem, they're bachelor eligible, they're ready to court, and they're not finding the women? Or are you going to say that these men are finding the women that they want?
They're not looking, the dudes that I'm talking about. They're not looking for, and they're not young like that either. They're not JB's age. Okay. You use JB as a young blood in order to try to emphasize a point, and I don't see a lot. Most young dudes that I talk to is like, "Yo, Anton, this is a fix my life moment. Please, Ayala Van Zant me."
Ayala Van Zant.
That's why JB is not a good example.
I'm not even talking about age, fam. Y'all could take age out of it. I said young blood for context to be accurate, but there's plenty of successful men out here. Successful men that are saying, why do you think you have this whole movement of dudes willing to say, like, I would rather go? What do you think the Passport Brothers is about?
They about the fact that they can't get women over here, and so they running across the,
exactly.
And they still
women that they want that look the way that they want.
Listen, you can sit here. Wait, Rilla. Hold on, Rilla. Are you telling me that the women overseas see them as some great?
No.
Listen, more phenomenal than the women over here?
Y'all missing what I'm saying, fam. I'm not an advocate for Passport Brothers. I actually think dudes that go overseas to get coochie and to get wives, I think that's a weak coward option out because there are women here. My point being is that I can't ignore what they're saying.